Guess I could record this for the people who didn't, but let's see. So this is what I'm gonna give you guys. So this is what my very first funnel looked like, right? No ClickFunnels involved at all. Really, it was like because whenever people think about like funnels, they think fancy ClickFunnels and all, like you said, all of this tech, overwhelming. This right here, like again, this is a sneak peek into the strategy that I'm teaching in my new organic course. But basically, it goes from a Facebook Live to a cheat sheet to a book a call link to a Zoom strategy call with an irresistible offer, right, and to an invoice.
How do they get the cheat sheet? Is it on Google or?
Yep, they're getting the cheat sheet on Google. This was my very first look. I'll even show you guys what it looked like, right? I started with a Facebook ad. Then I have the call to action, right? They get the cheat sheet. Usually I have a call link right here. It's highlighted, but it's not activated because I don't have a free call right now at the moment. And then I get them on a Zoom call and I present to them the strategy literally that I'm going to go through them. I'm totally transparent. This is what my client's funnel is going to look like. I show them that. And then I close them with an invoice, Facebook ads package, and boom, that's it. That's my funnel. Costs nothing, zero overhead. This is how I made my first 6 figures. No fancy ClickFunnels, no fancy tech whatsoever. This was literally the flow. And now I'm going to charge you guys all $4.97 for me showing you guys. I'm kidding. but I do that to show people you don't need all of the fancy things that everyone says you do. Tech is usually not the problem. It's just getting people from one step to the other that people like have. Until you know how to get people from one step to another, you're not ready for fancy funnels yet, right? Mm-hmm. That funnel cost me $0. I got to keep all of the money that I made that first 6 figures because I didn't have any overhead. It's just me. People were buying me. Didn't have to pay $97 a month for ClickFunnels. Didn't have to pay, $29 a month for email. Didn't have to pay, I use MailChimp. Does that help a little bit?
Yeah, that helps because I honestly haven't done anything because of the tech.
Exactly. And that's what holds people back. Yeah. That's all you have to do. Jeremy's like what I just showed you is that's it.
Yeah, it's easy enough. I'm going to try that out this afternoon and get that rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Nina, good morning. Long time no see.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Who's got something else? Come on, I'm on a roll here. I just showed Jeremy how to make all this money without a single ClickFunnel.
Okay, so I changed my cover photo.
Okay.
I got a website.
Okay.
And I've been talking to several attorneys about doing kind of like a business consulting and then getting them going on social media. So I want to do an ad towards that.
An ad towards what's the offer?
Well, to have like a whole, not just do social media management or marketing, not just do their Facebook ad, but kind of do the whole thing. So I look at their website, mm-hmm. I figure out where they can be improved mm-hmm. with their, because most of them don't know anything. Like the one attorney I talked to that even knew where he actually knew everywhere he was getting clients from, how much was converting when they called in, when they came in for their consultation, how much was converting. That was like 1 out of like 20 attorneys I've talked to, because most of them don't know anything. And so usually I start out just saying, well, let's figure out where the best money is coming in for you. And I sit down with them there, and then we determine who their ideal customer is and where their best platform is going to be and how to go forward with that.
Okay. So you're more kind of like a digital consultant.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll help them, like I'll do their social media, I'll do video scripts for them, help them with their YouTube videos, things like that.
So you offer digital consulting with a done for you option?
Yes.
Okay. So you have the consulting and then you can do the done for you as the upsell?
Yes.
Okay.
And so that's what I'm really focusing on now, because I was going to like a bunch of all different types of businesses, but the problem I found, especially with a lot of the local businesses, is that they don't want to spend very much at all. And they and they're like, they don't get marketing, and so they constantly argue about what I do. And so it just gets frustrating because I'm like, stop writing to yourself, because they'll go in and they'll be like, well, I wanted to say it this way or this way. And I'm like, but I'm writing to your ideal customer. And I'm not writing to you, the 20-year-old that's not your ideal customer, you know? And then it feels like there's a lot of pushback. So I really want my ideal client is someone who listens to me and then lets me do it. And I get them good results.
Absolutely. So what do you think is holding you back from doing that right now?
Well, just that I guess I'm not 100% sure how to focus my Facebook ad to get people. Like, I've changed my personal Facebook, except I have to go take all my political stuff out, which I am vehemently opposed to, but I will. And then so I've done my website, you know, I have cheat sheets. I even have a little Facebook group, and I do videos on there, and I'm doing things on Instagram, and just kind of maybe having people respond. Okay, here's one thing. So I saw a study that said, because I have been reaching out mostly to female law firm owners, right? Because I really like helping women succeed. But I saw a study that said that men are more likely to respond to cold emails than females. And that's true. Like, I have had more men say yes and talk to me than I have females. And I'm like, why do I keep going after the females then? If they're all going to be stubborn and not hire me or even talk to me, I just maybe need to focus on the men, because they seem to be open to saying, yeah, we know social media is where we can get business, you know? And so now I just need to do an ad and put it out there and get going.
So one of the things that's helped me, especially with some of my clients, get higher quality people who are their ideal audience, is actually pre-qualifying them with the ad copy versus pre-qualifying them later with the call, right? Because a lot of times we like to you still need to do that, like pre-screen people with the form that they're going to fill out before hopping on a call with you. But what I like to do is I like to actually pre-qualify them before we even get them into the funnel. And so what I'll do is I'll be like, you're the perfect candidate to work with me if you, all the positive attributes. Please do not click the button if you, one, are not willing to actually get advice and just want to do what you want to do. Two, like just kind of like doing that. I find that like pre-screening them, it's going to repel the people that you don't want to work with. And it's going to attract the people like, okay, yeah, because there's a lot of people that don't want to do a darn thing. They want you to be the expert. They want you to drive the operation. You want to work with those people. You do not want to work with people who think they have a little digital knowledge, you know, like you want to work with people who are just like, nope, you know what, hiring this person, because I'll tell you this, like, it'll make a huge difference. You want to work with someone who's just like, nope, you're the expert and don't know. You want to work with the clueless owner.
Right. And even the one guy, he had already just hired a marketing assistant, but like he and I went over some strategies, and he's already improved his YouTube views by like 1 million, because he's like, my YouTube channel of 3. And I was like, yeah. And he has 400 videos, 400, and no one's watching them. I'm like, stop talking and change your strategy. Yep. And so he's introducing me to other attorneys. So when you do the form, the pre-qualifying form, where do you do that?
So I do it as soon as so this is what my funnel looks like. It's a audit or a case study video, right? Like let's say you're targeting lawyers, and be like, you know, hey lawyers, sick and tired of not getting any results. This case study will walk you through how I took this law firm from gaining 3 new followers on social to having, 100 new followers every single week. They're just making shit up. So It's a case study right off the top. Then they opt in to watch the case study. And then on the next page, they can watch the case study and then book a call if you want to have a free strategy call on how I can help you with your business. They click that button. It takes them to another page where they fill out, hey, business name, business page link, How much are you spending on marketing? Briefly tell me about your current marketing strategy, all your social media. And then this is an important question. If my services are needed beyond this free strategy call, do you have the budget to hire me? Yes or no? That's what I do with both my coaching clients and my business clients. It's like, I'm not going to talk to someone who doesn't have the money to work with me yet, but I will, if they click no, I won't book the call with them, but I will send them some free stuff that's going to help them anyway.
Right. But when you create that form, is that specific, like, is that one you can create on Facebook, or is it one you created in your ClickFunnels? Or I guess I'm trying to figure out, like,
your funnel process.
What's that?
Yeah. Okay. So did you see the funnel that I just showed?
Yes.
That Jeremy. So in there, like, whenever it said click here to book a call at the bottom of my cheat sheet, that went to a website called 123 Form Builder, and they filled it out. But I will tell you this, Google now has Google Forms that will work as well, and it's free.
Okay, perfect. I'm excited.
Yep. And then whenever they would fill out the form, if they were qualified, I would send them a Calendly link to book the call.
Okay.
All free stuff across the board.
Right. Okay, so do you think that then I would just do the Facebook ad, like you said? It's just going to be, here's a case study. Tired of using social media and not going to get anybody but your mom to watch. Because I mean, a lot of attorneys like to talk, and they have videos, and they're like, oh, I'm good at videos, but they just don't have anybody watching them.
Yeah, I would actually, some of these business owners, like, I want to do an ad. I haven't done a business. My agency's full right now, so I haven't had to do any Facebook ads in a while. But one of the ads I always want to do is, like, if you're asking friends and family to like your Facebook page, and then list all of the major mistakes that so many business owners make. Like, attention, if you're doing this, if you're doing this, if you're doing this, stop and watch this case study of how there's a better way to use social, or something like that. Like, I'm like, right. I want to test that. Like I said, I haven't had to run Facebook ads in a while for my business, but it's just so many business owners, like, need to be told they need to be steered in the right direction. And I think so many of us are too scared to do that.
Okay.
And like, as you saw, like, in that funnel that I just showed you guys, like the keynote, like, whenever I show up for the strategy call, it's literally a Zoom presentation showing them everything that I'm going to do. Like, here's what your funnel would look like. Here's what your Facebook ad would look like. Here's what this would look like, being totally transparent with them. Like, this is what you're going to get, Because a lot of them, they're not going to sit there and, like, record the call and be like, oh, we're going to steal her thing and try to go do it. No, they don't have time for that shit. They're just going to hire you.
Right. Okay. So that's my big thing. So thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Who's next?
Hello, Laura.
Hey, Deborah.
Hello. What I'm doing now, I'm still doing the book coaching, but I'm just be writing. So I want to promote the books I have. And I think once you mentioned a little bit, so it's like, so I guess I just want to create an ad or to send people. And I know you just can't, I guess I could just send them straight to the Amazon page or straight to my website, but for us, the content kind of thing I'm not sure if I would like a strategy to market books.
Okay. You want a strategy to market books? The best way to do that, and I will tell you this, and Maria Fontana, live in proof, okay? Video content.
Okay.
Stories sell. I will tell you this, Maria Fontana, like, she literally was in my course. She was literally in my class, like, I want to say, like, it wasn't even like a super long time. Jeremy probably has heard this story numerous times. She had a book within one Facebook Live. She sold 14 copies of her brand new book with one.
So what did she do? Did she talk about her book? I remember you mentioned that a long time ago.
Yep.
Did she talk about a book? That's what, okay.
She talked about the story of why she remember, we're following, like, it doesn't matter whether we're selling a book, whether we're selling a network marketing product, whether we're selling, like, Yvonne, affiliate products. Every single video has to have a headline, promise of value, right? And a call to action. You still have to tell a story. You still have to make it relatable. It's the same format across the board. And so what you need to think about is, what is this problem, right, that my book can solve, whether it's a romance novel or whatever, right? A romance novel solves plenty of problems, right? It's boredom, right? So it doesn't matter. Like, everything has to have a promise of value. And so when you're trying to sell a book, you're trying to sell the value that that book is going to bring to people's lives. And the best thing that an author can do is tell their story behind the book and who it's going to help and how it's personally helped them and why they want to help other people. And that's the thing, is like, people, there's so much competition for books, right? But if you like someone, right, you're going to buy their book. You have to build your own personal brand. And, you know, I just went to a presentation in Vegas, and Ray Perez, I became a huge fan of him. He got up there, and one of the questions that he gets asked the most is from business owners who don't want to push themselves as a personal brand. And he's like, then you don't have a business. Like these days and age, it's like even Nike, right? One of the biggest brands in the world. What is their most popular selling product? What is their most profitable product ever created?
Okay, Laura, I understand, you know, when you say about the stories, and just a quick question. And so how do you switch it up relating to the 15 pieces of content? I know you only can talk about a story so many times. I guess you can break it down, dissect it. It's
not all about the same story over and over again. It's about the value that you're bringing and the story, like the value that you can help other people, right?
Okay, just talk about different ways. Yeah, okay.
Right. It's all, at the end of the day, like, to answer my question, the Air Jordans, right? Even Nike, the biggest brand, used a personal influence, a personal brand to sell one of their highest selling products. We as business owners, Deborah, whether it's this book or not, you're trying to stop focusing on selling a book, but selling yourself as a brand, right? Because then it's one and done, right? If you're just trying to sell a book, you want to sell more books. You want to sell your coaching, right? That's all under the same brand. And so you yourself have to position yourself. Okay, this week I want to create content that's going to sell my book. What sparked you to write the book? What sparked your reason to help people with this book? How can it help people? How can it take people from point A to point B, right?
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, David is going to have me twice in a row today too. Man, David and Jeremy have me. They must, like I said, they must really like me. Have me in this class and the other class. Hey, David, nice to virtually meet you.
Hey, it's nice to meet you. Your the value that you share is really helpful to my stuff that I'm trying to do.
Awesome. Have you gotten so David is in my organic course. Have you gotten to week 3 yet?
No, I'm still on week 2, but I've been just taking notes and kind of going over the videos. So.
Awesome. I redid one. I actually showed the group a little bit right before you walked in. I was like, oh my God, I just did a new video with a new power slide showing them my fast funnel. I think you're going to, I won't ruin it for you, but next week in your course, I think you're going to get a lot of value out of that. It's literally how I made my first 6 figures and how I got my clients without spending a dime on fancy ClickFunnels or anything like that. So I think you're going to enjoy that. Is there anything that I can help you with this morning, or you want to wait for the other one?
I just tuned in to see what you guys were talking about and to try to see if I could gain some insight.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're glad that you're here.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah. Who's next? Yvonne, I know you had a good question the other day. So do you have your ad that you can show me that's not getting affiliate?
Oh, okay. I was thinking of doing it when we had a one-to-one, and you. Because I want you to dedicate the hour to me. I don't want to disturb the other people.
Oh, so, okay. Was there anything else that I can help you with before that?
I'm telling you, in the meantime, I'm following step by step because I wrote it down. All that you said in the 100, how to spend 100. So I did a Facebook ad. Mm-hmm. You know that Facebook was always having problem with me and accepted. And I'm doing a storytelling, not talking about money, talking to my audience, low cost, and every day saying something different, doing videos. I'm going to do afterwards a video. And so when I did that first Facebook ad, Facebook accepted. I was freaking afraid, I tell you. And now I'm doing video, but giving good value on it, not talking about money. I'm talking why they should do this. And I did a different kind of video to explain it, not why they should prefer when someone doesn't have a high budget, do more than one income streams, and why is it really important. And I'm talking about eggs. I'm not talking about money. For example, I said, if you start a low business, maybe it can cost you one coffee. So it's not talking about money. And then you can spend adding, I don't know, a piece of a pizza. So your business is growing, adding the coffee, the pizza, and adding something like that. That is not saying money. At the end of the day, I said you are having a whole lunch, which the whole lunch, it means a few income streams. And so Facebook can't flag me for talking about money because I'm using other words like lunch money, eggs in the basket, comparing it to a few income streams. So that's why I'm going to, anyway, when we'll have that 1 hour call, I will show it to you.
Yeah, it's definitely the income streams that's flat that the bots are catching, because people are promoting, so you're still selling Online Sales Pro, right?
No, I'm selling now $25 one up. I want to concentrate. And then I followed what you told us. You remember
what are you selling?
You told us once in a video. You remember that steps that to start from maybe from a low budget, because as soon as I'm doing low budget, I followed what you told me. So who's signing comes in spending just I look around them. I make them spend. First, they come in spending $7, like you do with your course, and then step by step to go not much more higher than 200. So they start with $7, and then I bring them up to 25, and they just like you showed us in one of your Zoom call, just how you told us how to do, and I follow that step by step. So I hope that maybe that day, if I made some mistakes anyway, to correct what am I doing. So I know what so and nobody more can tell me, Yvonne, I don't have money, because less than 7, 0, but I have to run on it. So I went to find a program that cost $7. I signed up so I can offer to my client. I have another one, 25, 50, 100, 150, and so on, for example, until 200. So nobody can tell me I don't have low budget.
Okay, so let's figure this out. This is actually a good example, because I know that there's other people in this program that are selling affiliate products.
Okay.
What's your let's turn this into a lesson for them. So who are you overall serving? Who's your ideal audience?
My ideal audience, I'm going to tell you the truth, are people who have low budget money, people who can't afford to spend, for example, $500 to start a business. So that's why I wanted to start it, like I followed, like you said, with $7, like you did it to us. You make us.
So how much money do they have to start a business?
$7.
They have $7 to start a business?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you did with us.
Okay. So walk me through the process. Walk me through the sales funnel, like how I just showed Jeremy my sales funnel. What does that look like? Where are you starting them out, and where are you taking them?
So I'm doing first I think I did a Facebook ad, which I ran, and I explained to them that you don't have to have a huge bank account. You don't have to make a loan or something.
Right. So let's start though with the first product. Like you're getting them in. What is the entry level?
It's Lead Lightning, the name of the product, and it's cost $7. What
is the product, and what does it do?
And the product helps those while you just promote this. You promote the system. Lead Lightning is an affiliate program, and it's underneath Powered Lead System. I'm gonna, if they want to upgrade, they can upgrade also to Powered Lead System if they which cost $50. And but now I said I prefer to do step by step. before I arrived to that $50 of
I know, but I'm trying to figure out what your business model looks like, right? Like your ideal audience are people who don't have a lot of money to start a business, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they can start with $7. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
What is, like, I know that you probably have like a whole bunch of affiliate products, right? But the first one you're starting off with $7 is a start off to Power Lead System, right?
Yeah.
But it's $7, right?
Yeah, it's $7. At least to have people. Yeah.
So is Power Lead System? It's like Online Sales Pro, though, right? It's got a sales funnel and everything.
Yeah, exactly. But okay. I'm on the low one on this. It's Lead Lightning. It's called Lead Lightning. It's how I say.
So tell me about Lead Lightning. What does it come with?
How do you say? You promote. They say that you get people to sign up just for $7 who doesn't have a huge budget like Power Lead System.
Okay, so what's included with that $7?
It's included that you have email swipes you have some ads to promote in the groups or on the net.
So is it like email swipes and marketing help?
Yeah, exactly. They have email swipes.
So what do they need in order to sell that $7? $7 is not a lot. They're not going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, I know, because people over here, they're driving me nuts. They want things for free. I said, I can't give you nothing for free. I'm not going to earn if I give you something for free. So I said, if you want to earn these $7, do videos, what you told us to do. Mm-hmm. Promote on Instagram. You can promote on Facebook. But I prefer that my clients do like you have told us to do videos. I'm mad for video. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell everyone, if you want to do it, open your Facebook page. Do video. Even like you are telling us, even $1 a day, but them say do videos. And they got to
build their audience. Like the thing about like selling things like this, though, is so you have the $7, right? You're teaching them how to do this. How do we make you more money? What's your next product that you sell?
So the next product is $25 one up to make them scale slowly.
So what is the $25 product?
So it's a digital product. That's the basic, which teach you how to use how to promote on Facebook. That's the same thing. But like I said, I will never I don't like posting in Facebook groups. So also for that, if you want to earn money, use videos, Instagram, Craigslist, whatever you want.
So let me ask you this, and I'm playing devil's advocate here. You've been in my class since the very beginning, and you've been one of my like best students in the $7 group. You show up for everything.
Sorry, I wasn't the other one.
Yeah, let me ask you this though. For $25, why are you selling a program for $25? Why don't you have your own program here and get to keep 100% of the money? You know all of my strategies. You're teaching it to your people. Why aren't you having like a $25 a month program to help people sell, like in affiliate marketing? Like you have a wealth of knowledge, Yvonne. Like I feel like, yes, you can have affiliate products, but you need to have at some point your own program. Like you've been training with me for so long.
Yeah, I know.
You're teaching everything. Why aren't you making money here for yourself versus a company? I'm just playing devil's advocate here because I think you could.
I know, because that's what I want to talk with you when we are one-on-one. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I think, do I have the value to do? Because I was underestimating myself. I said, do me, Yvonne. I can explain it to you, show you, and everything. And I said, am I that big? I'm not, because maybe I feel myself, I'm not that guru. I know how to do it and how to explain it. And when you ask me, it comes out of my mouth like this. But I asked myself, am I a coach to do it? That's what was freaking stopping me. And I know you told me that I do, but maybe it's my mind, because if I have to explain it in front of everybody, I can.
You don't need to. For this right here, set up a couple of videos, and you don't even have, again, you don't need fancy ClickFunnels. Set up a course in YouTube that's private, like a playlist. Start there. Have a $25 Facebook marketing course, so that when you sell them here, you tell them, look, you're going to sell the $7 product. I've got a Facebook course that's going to help you do that. and you upsell them to $25. You shoot a video that's 1 hour long with a Facebook marketing masterclass. You do one that's organic. You do one that's
I prefer, that's what I'm going to talk with you. I prefer to do it when I would do that. That is your call.
Absolutely. That's what I recommend for you, because like once you like start getting into like you're selling so many affiliate products, you start to have to constantly chase people, right, for not a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bad thing. You have to, even as an affiliate person, at some point in order to make a lot of money, you have to have your own type of product. You're ready for something like that, and you can make so much more money.
Thanks.
Right?
Yeah,
you really can.
Okay. So when we are one-to-one, we will put it out. Okay, thank you.
We can. I can show you how to do this and like make so much more money. And then you still have your affiliate products, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what you're teaching people how to do, is sell a
that's what I want to teach them, because I want to tell them, listen, you don't have to be rich to start something. You can. I was following. Then I went to see your videos where you told us to say, like, you started with nothing and look where you are. That's what the mentality. The people which I talk with, they got them. They talk to me about these big gurus, and I said, okay. I stepped back and I said, okay, bye. That's what they all have. Talk about Tai Lopez, this one. No, it's not me.
I love me some Tai Lopez though. I know he gets a lot of.
I love him too.
I love him. He's smart in a way, like he's an awesome marketer, and he's super smart in the fact that he doesn't teach any of his own courses. He leverages the expertise of other people to make money, and that's what all good people do, business people do, right? Because we're not all good at everything. We bring out the best people. It's kind of like how what was it, Kylie Jenner, she gets so much flack, but yeah, she might not be this little like marketing expert, but man, she sure did hire the right people to make her a billionaire, right? Mm-hmm. It's the same thing with all of us. Like as we're growing as business owners, we have to figure out, like, there's all of these things that, like, shiny objects, right? There's ClickFunnels, there's Russell Brunson in our face constantly, like, you need to have a funnel, you need to do this, you need to have this, you need to have a CRM, you need to do this, you need to do this. Whereas I'm like trying to tell people, no, you don't. Like, literally, you should start and make your 6 figures without a damn piece of software. Like,
that's why I went out with all of these programs.
Without any software, like, just do it. Because if you can do that, once you have the software, just automate, but you have to go through the process of learning how to take people from one step to the next. And that's what
I did. I said, I went out of OSP, I turned out TCP. I said, it's no way. I said, I followed when I was in the hospital, the people who said, what the freaking hell she's doing? She's just finished an operation. I said, I'm going to do my software that training that day. I said, no, I want to go back to my training. I put on my comp, and then I was taking my training and everything. And said, I want to redo it like that. Because I said, I get up with all these things that was just confusing me. We didn't hear it. I said, no, you did it. So that's what I want to do it to. Thank you for believing in me. So I want to figure out that thing, really.
Yeah, no. Hey, anyone who like sits here in this like $7 group, anyone who takes any of my courses, like, will tell you, like, I make sure that I pull people through all the people that want to be pulled through. Like, I give plenty, like, even in the $7 group, I give plenty of chances for you guys to hop on these calls. You and Nina, have been with me since the beginning. And you guys, I think, have probably almost made every single call. And that, to me, it's like, it's awesome. I love that. You guys take advantage. Even if you don't ever upgrade, it's still cool that you guys take advantage of the material that's available to you guys. And that's super important.
Then I told you the good news that over here, I won a prize yesterday. In the Italian company, I was in, they was praising me because I should do a certain things, and I said, oh gosh, L'Oreal help me over here. And then they congratulated me in front of everybody for what I did. He said, I followed just 2 steps. I said, I had to translate it in Italian, and let's just do what you told us to do. And so it worked over here. And yesterday I was in a private group call with a sum of people. It was about 20 people. And I was like, thank you, Doris, thank you. It was really a good thing for me, because I said, I could have put in another language, in another affiliate marketing over here, what you have to need. And that's why I think it's good for me. Talking 2 languages, I can benefit of doing the course now. If you're going to teach me in English, I can bring what you taught me there for the $25 also over here, and it will be double a double win at the end of the day. That's what I
Absolutely,
was.
absolutely. I have a student, her name is Anna. She's actually in the $7 group. She's a bot expert, guys. If any of you guys need a bot, oh my God, she's awesome. She does my bot stuff for me. And she's in I'm gonna mess it. She's in El Salvador. And so she speaks 2 languages as well. And so she's got a funnel in Spanish and a funnel in English. So she's double dipping too. And I'm like, damn it, I wish I spoke Spanish. I speak French, but not fluent enough to where I could actually talk and like do a whole lesson in French. I don't know some French marketing terms. Frank, you've been quiet. What's up, Frank? He's probably just supervising. He's on mute. I'm always
hey,
like, hey, what's up? I always get suspicious. I'm like, why are they just like no video, just kind of listening? What are they doing?
I'm at work right now. And
I figured it's
my office. So,
do you need help with anything?
I've been kind of in and out of the listening session here. I'm not sure what you guys have discussed already, but now we have a one-on-one on Wednesday, I believe.
Oh, awesome.
But where I'm at right now is I'm starting an agency. I'm still really learning. I'm starting like at a low level where I want to do retargeting Facebook ads, some Facebook ads, and chatbots is where I'm going to start off with.
Okay.
So I've been doing cold emails and having really bad success. I've got 2 people I'm doing some ads for, but they're kind of friends of friends, so it's not. I didn't really acquire them.
Okay.
So I want to start running some Facebook ads. So my first ad, I was thinking, so I need guidance on this. My first ad, I want to do really broad and just targeting to business owners. And basically whoever watches, I'm thinking more than 25% of my video is potentially interested. Whoever doesn't is probably not my audience. And then take them through a sequence through there. So how should I frame my very first video? Who should I target, and what should my message be?
Okay, so let me ask you this: what are you specializing in any niche? Or are you just gonna take whichever?
I'd love to specialize in the automotive repair niche because that's what I do and that's what I know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll really take, like right now I'm doing a friend of a friend, which is a plumber, and another friend of a friend that's does the microblading to eyebrows.
Okay.
So I know nothing about those, so I'm just kind of learning as I go. But I do know the automotive repair business.
So I'll show you this. This is something that I always do. So David gets a little taste of one of the new videos in the course. So basically, I walk people through like what my organic sales funnel looks like. I call it the fast funnel because it doesn't cost you anything. And whenever I'm getting people business owners on the Zoom call with an irresistible offer, which David's going to learn next week. So basically, look, check this out. This is the keynote that I use to get on the call, right? Now, I actually show them, and this is why it's really good to pick an industry. Check this out. People think I'm freaking crazy for doing this. Look, I actually show them an example of what their Facebook ad is going to look like, what their landing page is going to look like, what their thank you page is going to look like, right? Like I walk them through why we do things. And this has been an integral part of getting my customers, especially with a cold email sequence. It's like if you are basically emailing all the different types of business owners, right? This becomes a little bit more broad, right? Because I'm showing them, okay, like if I'm showing a chiropractor this pizza ad, right? It becomes a little hard. So that's why I recommend going after a certain specific type, right? If I'm showing this to a pizza parlor owner, what do you think he's gonna do? He's like, oh my gosh, she's already got everything figured out for me. They're gonna hire me because I'm specialized in this, right? It makes it so much easier, and it gives you that edge whenever you've had results for certain types of businesses. Now, what I would recommend you do is a cold ad with a case study for a certain industry. So what are the 2 industries that you're doing now again for your friends?
A plumber and then a microblading.
So I would start there, right? So you're going to have 2 case studies, right? From the results that you're getting for those 2 clients, put together a keynote that has all of this. And I don't have the whole presentation on here. I just kind of give an idea of what my keynote looks like whenever I hop on a Zoom call with people, but have these case studies, like actual ads that you've done for them, and some results. Like, look, they went from having no reach, like some of the analytics, like whenever I started running ads, right? Even if you don't get them like quote sales, you always have results to show them, because they're going to have more. The things that you can guarantee when you're running ads is you're going to have more reach. You're going to reach your ideal customers, and you're going to be able to tweak along the way. And so there's always positive numbers that you can use to sell when you're showing this stuff. But the thing is like, think about this, Frank. If you go to a plumber and you show them, look, guys, this is how we're going to get more people into your plumbing business. We're going to start with a Facebook ad that's going to go to a landing page with some type of offer that's going to take them through a thank you page. I'll show you guys what that looks like. Hey, here's one of the Facebook ads that's doing really well for one of my other plumbers. This is the offer that he's got. This is the landing page. We're going to make a landing page just like this for you, and we're going to blah, blah, blah. And what we're going to do is once people opt in, we're going to use a bot to auto deliver all of these offers to you. And what we're going to do is we're going to add in an extra bonus to make sure that, right, because right here, make a reservation within 3 hours of this message, and we'll also send you a coupon for a free appetizer. Have them take action on that thank you page, right? And you're going to get them to take action right there. You're going to start booking calls. Let me ask you this. If you showed something like this to a plumber, do you think that they would turn you down?
Sorry, I keep muting myself. No, I have a slide stack that I created for the automotive industry. But my problem right now is I'm not getting, bites from my cold emails. That's why I want to start running Facebook ads. So I do have a slide deck that I've created that kind of, it's very similar to that, where I created a mock-up ad, but I don't have any clients. So I just created a mock-up ad, Facebook ad.
Right. So the problem is getting them on the phone, right? And so like that slide presentation is actually from my opt-in on my funnel, where I did like a case study. Like, I'm literally, hey, pizza parlor owners, I'm literally going to show you guys an exact case study of, how I'm doing X, Y, and Z. And I'm even going to give you the funnel, right? And so they watch my case study. And so it takes them to a call funnel, or they book a call with me, right? Do you want me to help you set up this for your business for absolutely free? Let's hop on a strategy call and I will help you implement this. You get them on the call, then they start talking, and then usually it turns into, no, let's just do this. You do this for me, because this is way too much. But they just, a lot of times business owners just want to see that you know how to do your stuff. It's funny. I met one of my clients here in Portland earlier this week, and I hadn't met him before. And so while I'm traveling, I'm meeting different clients across the country. And he actually told me that he joined my $7 group because he was curious or not on whether or not I could really do Facebook ads. That's the problem that this industry is coming to, is to where there's courses teaching people how to get clients before they even, have an expertise in Facebook advertising, and business owners are like scared to hire anyone. And so now it's more important than ever that we're transparent in the strategy that we're going to present with them, because they're getting pitched by so many people. They're getting pitched like those business owners that you're sending those emails to are getting pitched probably 20, 21, 22 emails a day. Why should they open yours, right?
Right, exactly.
So it helps to have a campaign ahead of the email.
Well, I created a webinar as well. So if they wanted to opt into webinar, and the webinar was specific to the automotive industry, where it just kind of gave a high level of digital marketing. I called it Digital Marketing 101, and nobody jumped into that. So I'm just having a tough time getting people to,
What does your power content, your audience building strategy look like?
It's been, at this point, I haven't ran Facebook ads for it. I've only been doing emails and a few cold calls. And that's probably my third cold call that the gentleman said, so let me get this straight. You want to run digital ads, and you want to do digital ads for me, and you're cold calling me. He kind of laughed and hung up on me. So I get it, but I'm just having, poor success with that. So I want to start running Facebook ads.
So what I would start, and this is how I start people in my Facebook ads course, we start with audience building. It's so much more effective. I basically use a power content strategy. You do 3 to 5 minute videos. You're just running straight up video ads to business owners. You could do it industry wise, or you could just do it to straight up business owners. I did this in Phoenix. I did this all over the country. Like right now, my agency's booked. It's been booked for a while. I can't take on any more clients, so I'm not running ads right now, but I've done a good job of building my audience both organically and with Facebook ads, because every time I do a Facebook Live, every time I do something, I'm putting money on it and I'm building my audience, right? Because at the top of the funnel, right, before we start getting in leads, especially like us as digital agency owners, and David's learning this right now, is it all starts with putting out good content. Like, it doesn't matter what business you are, like what you're doing, it all starts with putting out good content. I was, in a conference in Vegas last weekend, and that was the huge thing, was like storytelling, building a personal brand. Even if you're like not the quote face of your business, someone has to be the face of the business, and you have to build that brand first and the business brand second. And so it's super important now more than ever that you're getting content. Are you doing lesson videos like, how I do, showing people stuff?
Not yet.
Okay. So that's another thing. One of the red flags, and this is what I teach people, especially business owners, whenever these are the things that you need to look for. If you're looking for a Facebook ads expert, these are the things that you need to look for. One of those things I tell my business owners to go look for: go look at their Facebook profile, go look at their business page. Are they doing strategic lessons? Are they educating their audience? If they just have a whole bunch of pictures, they're not really doing much of anything. They just have quotes and Tony Robbins, inspirational photos and stuff. I was like, don't work with them. They don't know what they're doing. If they can't market themselves, how are they going to market your business? Right? Like, we're all like, even as an agency owner, we have to be the face of our brand. And if we can't learn to be the face of our brand, no one's going to trust us with theirs. So Frank, I would tell you, like, start, go optimize your Facebook profile, because people will, if you send them a cold email, the first thing they're doing is they're going to look at your Facebook profile to see who's working with them. But think about this: if you're emailing them cold, and they get an email and they go look you up on Facebook, if they see video after video of you teaching Facebook ads, you're going to get a call back. That's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem, is like, people are looking us up as agency owners, because again, they're getting bombarded with, I had a mattress store owner. He was one of my best clients. And he said he got 11 emails a day. A mattress store owner, 11 emails a day from people wanting to do his Facebook marketing. Why did he pick me? He saw one of my videos that I was running to Phoenix business owners.
And my question is, should I put that content that I create on my personal page or my business page, or both?
Both. I would go live. This is something that I do. I go live on my Facebook profile, and I upload it to my business page, and I throw $5 a day on it, and I send it to my ideal audience. Anyone who watches 10 seconds, or sometimes I'll do 25%, they're getting all of my content. They're going to start to see, like, if anyone watches any of my videos, they're like, if any of you guys have ever touched any of my content, the $7 group, you guys probably see my ads all the time. I try to make sure that everyone's seeing my content all the time. Once they make the step to commit to watching one of my videos, boom, they're going to be targeted with all my videos. Does that make sense? You got to build what a lot of gurus call the invisible audience. You use video ads to turn as much cold audience warm as fast as possible. It's the cheapest way to do it, video ads. Like I did a lesson the other day. If you only have $100 to spend on Facebook ads, go all in on video. It's the cheapest. It's still the cheapest and most undervalued. I can get my face in front of 100,000 people for like $20 with video ads. You can't do that with a billboard. You can't do that with print. You can't do that with radio. And not only like 100,000 people, but 100,000 targeted people. Does that make sense, Frank? I know you're at work.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I'm going to get ready for my next class, but David and Jeremy, I will see you guys in what, an hour? 2 hours? I think 10 a.m. Yeah, 10 a.m.
Yep. Now, so
awesome.
We'll here in a little bit.
Awesome. I will see you guys in a little bit.
Bye.
Bye, Nina. Bye, Frank.
Bye, Laurel. Thanks.
Bye.
Oh, bye, BJ.
Thanks. Bye. Thank you.
She was really quiet. I forgot she was even here.
I was just listening intently.
Awesome. Well, we'll be doing these more often, so I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.